Hello everyone and welcome to the tour. This base is made by FlamePrince2204. I wonder if that's a birthday. So just had your birthday if it is. FlamePrince has just joined the Amino. I had a chat with him the other day and said he likes to build. He builds a lot with the prefab stuff. But as you can see, it's very different to what we would usually see for prefabs. There's not a massive load of detail in this base, but there is a lot of prefab and glass, and it is quite stable as well. Like I said, there's not much in it, but we're gonna have a little look around anyway. It's pretty cool. I like the way what he's done with all the corridors and stuff and the colouring. So we'll have a little look inside. I don't think he's got any sort of interior in it, so yeah, it's quite stable. Oh, my ship looks cool. Still network issues though. So we'll have a quick look around and see what there is to look around inside. Yeah, like I said, there isn't much interior, so I probably won't get to every room. So I'm sure there's probably plenty of ladders too. So there's a quick look inside. The build looks pretty cool though. Altogether, from a distance and everything, it looks really cool. Obviously, these prefabs are, like I said, there's not any sort of interior or decals or in anything, so I probably won't get around it all because I'll. Obviously, the problem is if you haven't got anything inside them, you tend to not know where you've been. I went to one of his other bases though, also while we was in a chat. He's got a cool underwater one as well. It was huge. It was like a big underwater sort of hamster cage. I'm sure he's got some domes with plants in. I'm already lost. This is where I started, wasn't it? Right, let's find an entrance near the domes. Oh, there's the domes. Oh, that's cool down there. Let's start here. Oh, it looks like they even extend underneath. Now, he only recently uploaded this yesterday, so I shouldn't have terrain issues. I think he only just finished it, he said yesterday as well, when I was there with him. I'm not going to go up any ladders, because, to be honest, they do really get on my nerves a bit. Ooh. I wouldn't mind if we could rotate these. I reckon they would look better the other way around. I don't know if we can actually rotate them. Just can't say I've actually tried. Be good though, because you give them a bit more different orientation instead of the same look. That'd be cool. Ooh. Got another one in here. Yes, the good one, the nip one. Got in here. We've got some cactus, some star bulb, frost crystals. Where was that underground bit? Ah, here we go, that's cool. I like this. I wonder if that causes any issues when you come back through though. It's quite close to them stairs. This is cool though, a good way to enter your base. I mean, even if you don't do a lot of interior, even maybe, it's a shame that you can't colour the inside differently to the outside, because at least then you could colour them to know where you've been. These ones are white corridors though. Yeah, see, like I say, it's hard to kind of work your way around these. That's why usually when I visit these, I do tend to spend more time in camera mode. Yeah, not much to look at, guys, here, but the actual build itself is pretty cool. I've gone the wrong way. Lots of corridors. I don't mind these, but they are a lot to go around. Let's go to the top. But it's always good to add some interior because it always it adds, it adds that kind of character to the build. I mean, I like to spend quite a bit of time on the detail on the inside. It gives it that character. One of the things Veritas likes to do is make the space look like it's lived in, and not just just kind of there. Oh, what about down there? Should we go down there? Is a hamster's paradise. These, isn't it? They do look a bit like those big extended hamster cages, don't they? Yeah. While we're here, I'll tell you why I don't like ladders. Actually, so it's annoying because obviously we can hold down square to climb the ladder, but even if you walk up to it, it still kind of connects to it anyway. I think if Hello Games could, I would rather not be able to connect to the ladder and have a choice where, I could, even let go. Most games that have ladders, if you press circle or something like that back, you tend to just drop anyway. I'd rather if, even like kind of jumping up, you connect to the ladder. I'd like there to be a bit more of a choice. I don't use these because of it. It just gets on my nerves a bit. Climbing up and down ladders in my own build. Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. But yeah, it'd be better if we could have the choice, either climb the ladder by holding square and actually climbing the ladder, or just being able to jump up there. I mean, once you've kind of got your backpack up and running, you can get some really good height, especially here because it's a dead planet. So it's low gravity anyway. It would be better if we kind of had that choice. I think we're underground, aren't we now? Let's go. Oh, oh no, we still go down further. Ah, so this is the bit I was just looking at. That kind of just hangs over the cliff. But I thought I'd do this one anyway because eventually this sort of base will have some terrain grow back as it kind of goes through the cliffs. If you don't want terrain grow back, you have to visit your bases quite often, which if you've got a lot of bases, it's a long process to go around all your bases all the time. Ah, there's a staircase here. Ah, and a cuboid room. I didn't see the cuboid room. Oh, I mean, even things just as simple as flat. Oh god, I really, for as small as I am, I have so much trouble getting up and down and through doors. I think I've almost pretty much gone around it all. Yeah, even adding just simple things as flags. I mean, obviously it's a personal preference. There is builders out there that just do prefer to build, framework or hollow shells, as I call them. Which is probably why my bases end up being so large. Is because not only will I build the exterior quite large, I'll also add a fair bit of interior, which then does add to the complexity. But these do look really cool. But just a little tip: if you do these, add some little bits in. Add one other. Even if you're adding a sofa to one and stuff like that, it does give it that unique look that way, and separates it from the rest. Because there is a lot of people that do these prefab ones, and it's always good to mix them up. These prefab rooms, there is ways of connecting them to, say, the concrete or metal or wood walls and stuff like that, as well as to the cuboids. I mean, cuboids are good because you can add stairs, but even those can sometimes be quite finicky to get in. But yeah, awesome little base here. FlamePrince. FlamePrince has also started up his own amino. It is called the Order of the Stars. Feel free to join there and post some items in. I'll try and add a link into the video description. If I don't, remind me in the chat, and I'll chuck it in the chat as well. But yeah, thanks for coming along to this one, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Oh, that's my ship. I'm not good at this bit, am I? Yeah, and I will see you on the next tour. Have a good one. Ciao for now. Hello everyone and welcome back to the tour. Now we're off to see Busby's 1982's base. Busby's has he's not very active on the Amino, and oh, look at this place. I have been trying to get hold of him now for about 2 weeks because there is a bit of a terrain issue. Unfortunately, I still haven't heard anything back from them, so I'm going to go ahead and probably just do the tour. Now, there is a section of the base I can't get to, which is just this top section here. Unfortunately, there's a bit of terrain grow back, so I haven't been able to access it. I have messaged him on PlayStation as well, and still not heard anything back, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the tour. It's only really one section that we can't see, but we can still see it through the windows. So I thought we'll still do the tour regardless. Okie dokie, yeah. So it's not a great deal. I don't think he actually put floors in here. Doesn't look like he did, but yeah, there is some terrain grow back. Oh, okay, no, maybe I was wrong. Yeah, so we've got a slight bit of terrain grow back here. This does make it hard for base tours. This is why I try to get hold of people, players, before I do tours to see if you know, they want me to hold off or stuff. But yeah, I've been waiting a while for this one, and I really want to do this one. So I think this one was posted about 3 or 4 weeks ago now. And it looks pretty cool. So I really wanted to come and have a look and come along. So yeah, like I said, a bit of grow back. There's a cool garden, and I like what he's done with the storage containers as well. I've seen this a couple of times on a few bases, but I still like the idea of this. It looks really cool. That's a shame about the terrain. Again, obviously, I've a few more network issues. They seem to be getting a bit better though, so we'll see how we get on. Yeah, so this section here is the only section I can't get to. It's a shame because it looks really cool. Let's see, it hasn't rendered here. Let's see if I can get the camera in. No, maybe a bit further back. Oh yeah, are we in? Ah yeah, there we go. We've got camera mode in. Obviously stuff hasn't rendered fully, but you can you know, these are those kind of microwave TV looking items here, but it looks like a sort of command post. I'll show you why I can't get in. Obviously it has a teleporter here, but it's unfortunately down here. Down here we've had the terrain grow back so much that I can't get to the teleporter, and he hasn't put ladders in any of these circular rooms below, so I can't get in. I've even tried to kind of run really fast and try and get him using the network issue as a positive, but yeah, unfortunately not. But as you can see, I wonder if that was an orange screen or not. But yeah, this bit's cool. I like this bit as well. I'm really gutted that it can get up here. It's like a little command station, I assume. Can I get back out this way? Yeah. But yeah, we'll have another look. But we can still look around the rest of the build, so that's handy. And it's quite extent as well. He's done a fair bit of interior. This little ammo room in this section. Oh, looks like another ammo section. Ammo, ammunition, and weapons and whatnot. Very cool. Yeah, sealer down here. I mean, I even tried doing this, but it didn't quite work because this isn't where the terrain is. See, as you can see, I can get into this section. by doing that, but that's about it. So I've had to find the best ways to kind of drop down. Here we go. So I think there's another staircase just here. Yeah, all blocked up now. So to get up to that top room, I think the teleporter's here, but unfortunately I tried everything to kind of see it, to get it to work, but it doesn't. If you just move the teleporter a bit forward, it would have been fine. See over here, it's the same issue, but I can still kind of access the teleporter. And now we're underwater. This is a cool little section, cozy little area here in front of the TV. Yeah. Doesn't want to see it. There we go. So this is a cool little area. Little living. It's kind of a little living area space underwater as well. You get to see all the fishes. Don't planets look much better from underwater? They're cooler. Yeah, network issues, so I can't really just use camera mode everywhere. I think this is just a normal circular room. Doesn't go up or down. But yeah, as you can see, it's part land, part water. And this just takes you to the outside landing pads. Landing pads underwater work, if people didn't know. They do work. Let's bring mine down here. It actually looks really cool when you come into land as well. Actually, it looks really cool when you come into land, if you can manage to get the pad. Obviously, without being able to see the pad, it makes it that little bit harder. Okay, so let's go. No, up. That's where we came from. Down. Now section. Here we go. Oh, this just takes you to a moon pool area. These are funny at the moment. There we go. Let's get the sub out and have a look around on the outside interior. There we go. Okay, so there's like a how kind of underwater blurry. There we go. Oh. So I suppose you get your sub and off you go for a little wander around caves. I'm not gonna, unless there's something down here, I'm not gonna go hunting through caves. That's where we just come from. It doesn't look like he's added anything into the caves. It just so you can go for a little cave exploring your sub, which mine's just too powerful for that now. We're gonna have a little look around on the outside, see what it looks like. Oh, it looks really cool from outside, and I think it's dark at the moment, isn't it? Has it gone dark? Yeah, so it's night time. Oh wow, cool does that look from above. So if you come in slow enough, you're going to see the landing pads anyway. How cool does this look at night time? Oh, this is super cool. It's done really well with the colours and stuff as well. It looks really good. Hidden lights behind these as well. And he's just used so he's put the frames on and then added the items to the frames. That's really clever. Gives it that good look as well. Oh wow, this looks really cool at night. Oh, awesome. Shame about the network issues at the moment. I'm currently working on a base, an orbital base, but I'm thinking of holding off until these network issues get a bit better, because this happens where everything goes kind of like that soft look. So I'm a bit. It's kind of not looking good on it for a video for me. So probably going to hold off with that until hopefully the network issues get a bit better. But I will release pictures once finished. Oh, this is really cool. I like the colours. Really like how they usually make good use of the colours here. Oh, that is a cool bit of coral there, isn't it? A cool bit of seaweed, I suppose. Cool. Where's my sub? There we go. Yeah, starting to see more and more of underwater bases. They're a tough thing to do. Do you know, I've built probably 3 or 4 now, and I've never finished them. Because you always find that you get parts coming through. I'm thinking I do want to finish an underwater base, but it's this issue you get with bits of coral and weeds, and they come right through the base sometimes. So it's choosing the right location. I think what I'm going to do is find a really deep ocean and maybe build it a bit higher. Back up here. I don't think I missed anything. The garden is cool as well. The garden's cool. Use all these new cool exotic plants as well. I'm glad we are actually starting to get more sort of well, not interior, but more plant stuff at the moment. Hopefully when Hello Games have finished giving us all the new garden items and stuff, maybe we'll receive some new items for interior as well. I would love, absolutely love, at the moment, one of them sort of things that's really missing from the interior section is things like cups. Now, I was in a... what was it? It was a sort of a communications. It was a Corvax building I come across, and in there it had a table with the tablecloth on. Now that would be good. I'd like a table. I'd like to be able to add tablecloths. But one thing I did notice is there was a coffee mug and a bowl, and it looked like a ceramic coffee mug just without a handle, and like a little ceramic bowl. And it just got me thinking. I would love little touches like that. Now, little tiny touches, things that we get from the game, like those tablets you see on the tables sometimes, and you know, that's what I would like next if Hello Games were going to carry on giving us exotic items for base building. Just those little touches would be brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But yeah, I think I got everything. Let's do a quick orbital. Yeah, this looks really cool at night time. A lot of things look good at night, and you know, and it's all kind of as well. It's kind of thanks to these new floor plates as well. These, you know, they are brilliant. They look so good, especially if they render in nicely. It does look really cool at night time. Wow. Well, Buzzbees, if that's how I pronounce it. Cool base. It's a shame I wasn't able to get in contact with you just to sort out those terrain bits, but as you saw, it was pretty much just this bit up here that we couldn't see. It is a shame. Oh, I'm waving. Let's see, it looks a bit low. Let's see if I can get camera mode just a little bit in on the glass so we can at least see. Oh, I can't see. Still can't see that screen, but some of the glowing has come back in. Yeah, well done, Busby. Awesome base. I was happy to come along. It's a shame. You didn't manage to get back in touch with me about the other parts, but yeah, other than that, buddy, good base, and hope to see you back on the Amino soon. Anyway, everyone, I will see you on the next base, and yeah, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Hello and welcome back. This time we have gone to Scion with an S. I think that's pronounced correctly. Scion 2390, 2390. Don't think that's a birthday. We're at his one, the old ones. So it's like I think he's kind of like achieved like an ancient build, very different. Got some bit of prefab mixture over here, mixed in with metal and other bits and pieces. Oh, goes off all over the place. Oh, we might be here some time. Didn't see all of this in the picture. Picture was quite dark as well. It seems to be quite a bit to look at. I'll try not to make it too long. So Scion, I think, if it's correct, is a fairly new member to the Amino, and has posted a couple of bases. I chose this one because it looked a bit larger than his other one, though I didn't see any of this in the picture. So I'm looking forward to going to look around. Are they pylons, sort of thing? Yeah, that's cool. Looking forward to this one, having a look around this one. Let's have a look, we've got a teleporter here. Looks like that takes us to the main base up there, so I'm going to leave that for a minute. Oh, welcome desk, oh, no one's here. I love building welcome centers. I call them welcome centers all the time, refer to them as little welcome centers and stuff. Right, where should we go first? Oh, is that? Let's see what this says. It's quite close to the base, so it's obviously something he's put down. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure what that means. But let's have a look. This is cool. So it's like a bit of like a shrine, I suppose. Yeah. We're okay. We'll survive. This is pretty cool. I like what he's done with the framework. I like the colours. Oh, this side's red. This is cool. I do like this little structure. Adds a nice bit of character to it. And those stairs look cool, which is... I'm kind of glad I didn't go through the teleporter actually. I prefer to take stairs. It's more to look at. We've got some vehicles here. I don't know how my vehicle's already here, but apparently it is. I've actually not looked around this one. I know usually I say, oh, I've had a quick look around, make sure stuff's popped in, but to be honest, with network problems at the moment, it's not really worth me doing. So I hope I don't miss too much. Ah, they're for the lights. So we'll look inside. Fish tank, lovely, lovely. I love these. Got to be one of my most used items. Right, and that's the teleporter that brings us up then, isn't it? Oh, look down here, we've got another fish tank. Oh, nice cozy little seating area. Oh, that's cool. These work better if you use these in prefabs. They tend to light up. Creative, yeah, you can chuck them anywhere, it seems now. Let's go this way first. So yeah, see what I mean? It's great using prefabs, but it's nice to add a bit of character to them. Add in something. I mean, this works well because you've got the screens up here that kind of look like it's part of what he's doing. Doing. Oh, I didn't see the carpets. See, nice bit of detail here. It gives it that nice bit of character. Another little cozy area. Oh, this one's cozy. What's it doing here? Another sofa. Oh, seat, bedding. We need an emote so I can lie down on people's beds. Who's been sleeping on my bed? Ah, this was where we hadn't been. And another cozy. See, now, see, this is what I've mentioned it in one of the videos a couple of times. Using prefabs, they are great to use, but it's nice to fill them with stuff. At least, so visitors, when they do come along, you know, they can kind of have a good look around. And even if it is a bit of a maze, you know where you've kind of been. If every room looks slightly different, you know, you kind of know where you've been. Did I go there? Yeah, I did, didn't I? This is really cool. What's out here? Ah, this is different. Ooh, I don't know if this was, if he's just independently placed these, or if the terrain's just come back, but it looks pretty good. Doesn't look like there has been stairs here. Yeah, I was gonna say you would have seen the stairs at least here. So he's not. So it doesn't look like his terrain grow back. Well, this is cool. How do we get teleporter up to there then? Zoop. Some viewing platform. Ah, look at that. A cool view of the base from here. These have started happening again. Floaters. And they're all just viewing platforms. Yeah. Another little cozy area. Oh, and it has a sofa. I was going to say, it needs a sofa up here. There we go. Okay, let's quickly jump in camera mode so there's nothing else, because it's actually bigger than I was even expecting. So there's, we'll kind of look at the little power supply. There's a building down there. Not sure if it was intended to go to. Oh, hang on, there's something over there and all. Good old camera mode. Oh, I'm gonna start not looking around bases before I record. It adds so much more surprise. Oh, look at this. Hidden away in a cave. That's a very open cave. Oh, there's nothing in here. So I hope I haven't missed something from an upload or stuff. I will be putting a post out shortly, guys. If you're interested in having a base tours, I'm going to put a post out as of next week, so that you can submit a base with a little hashtag so I can find them as well. Because I do it, you know, sometimes I do try and get in touch with people to make sure that their bases have been loaded and they have actually finished them. But sometimes, a lot of the time, I don't hear back. So, and obviously, then I don't have anything to tour. So I need to turn up somewhere at some point. Ah, this was just for the batteries. I don't think if you've got like a magnetized local power source like this down here, I don't think you need batteries. But to be fair, I'm one that does use batteries as well, just in case, you know, you got some sort of backup if something doesn't load quite in. I like what you've done with your pylons though, they're cool. Only problem is you spend a lot of time building pylons and then Hello Games go, oh, look at this cloaking device. There's a couple of bases where I can't put it down because I've purposely built pylons to kind of fit in with the build, and now they'll just look silly and they'll take so much time to go around and delete, so I've decided not to use it. Oh, there we go, that's cool. See, I don't bother doing stuff like this. I should, I suppose. It looks good, it looks organised, and I'm an organised person, but when it comes to using these for power, I tend to just stick them down and that's it. But I'm definitely taking this idea. I should do stuff like this more. Build a little base for it first. That's a cool idea. Very cool idea. It looks so much tidier. I suppose I should. I noticed when we did last week's through the portal, we had Apex to kind of look like he built like a power station area for it. I mean, things like that. Which is why I love touring people's bases, because and it's always good to tour people's bases, and you can't just go to someone's base and think, oh, I can't do that, because that would be copying. It's not really copying, you know. Don't forget, you're not copying someone's base. You're finding inspiration. You know, it's not like you're say drawing something and stealing their artwork, for example. You know, all the base parts are the same. So, you know, it's not stealing ideas. It's borrowing them for your own inspiration. And it's good to go across some of these bases. As much as building as I do, you know, I never take things like this into consideration. And I should, really. I really should. Because it does give it that better look for the base. A lot of the time, you won't. If I am using these, you know, I will just stick it out on the ground. I am a bit awful with it. I know a lot of the PBF members will always look for a hotspot. Me personally, it's usually the location that gives me the inspiration to what it is I'm going to build. So a lot of the time I don't actually search for them. So that's why you don't always see them at my bases. I should, though. Really, they are handy. If I'm just building something on flat ground, then I'll probably go to the extent of looking for a hotspot. But for instance, if I found something like this sort of mountaintop, I do like building on mountaintops as well. You know, I may have specifically gone for the look. So this sort of mountain and this sort of climb up the side here, if this is what I was aiming for, I'm not usually going to want to worry too much about the hotspot thing at the end of the day. But it is a good idea to take it into consideration, because again, if you haven't got one of those, you know, you're adding batteries, you're adding solar panels, you're adding wires, and all these things add to that base count. But I like this one. Let's get a thumbs up from me. Can I do a thumbs up midair? No. Hey. But thumbs up from me, this one. This is a pretty cool one. Different. And it's like, I like to see different. You know, building is about expressing. It's just like an art form. Building on this game, it's expressing yourself and the way you build. And yeah, I like this. This is probably my favourite thing over here. This structure here looks really good. Oh, was that an invisible wire? Ooh, blue streaks. Yeah, I do love this bit. But yeah, building on this game is, you know, it's expressing the way you like to build. You know, for instance, those who know Nawana, she builds some beautiful stuff. You know, she's not so much into doing the you know, builds like I do, where it's got a purpose and, you know, it's kind of lived in and stuff like that. She a lot of her stuff you see is kind of sculptured, and it is really, really cool stuff that she builds. And you know, everyone has their own build style. But don't feel ashamed by turning up to people's bases and saying, "Oh, I can't do that because that would be copying." It's not essentially copying. You know, it is taking inspiration and, you know, merging it with, you know, with your style. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for coming along to this one. Stick around for the next one. Adding a little bonus one this time. So we've got 4 bases to go to in total. Just a little bonus one. It's not much to look at. It's more of a sculpture one by DudeBurg, and I just thought I'd chuck it in because we're probably not going to be spending too much time there. It's just mainly going to be sort of running around in camera mode and talking. So yeah, see you on the next one, guys. Take care. Hello and welcome back to the bonus tour. Yeah, again it's DudeBurg for the bonus tour. Now he put this out on the Amino just the other day, and it's only something small, you can't really go inside it, but it is really impressive. So I thought I would definitely chuck it into the tour just at the end as a little bonus. It looks amazing, almost looks like an acorn. He's called it the Lantern. And just as I was on my way through the portal, on my way over to see this one, he posted another one called the Innocent Flower that's now featured on the Amino. And I think we're going to definitely go and look at that one next week. Most definitely, that really looks epic. Check his post out that he's just put up. It would be probably now. It would have been about 4 days ago. But yeah, check that one out as well, guys. We'll definitely be visiting that next week because that is really cool. Can we go inside? Oh wow, it's nicely lit up in here, isn't it? Can we go inside it? Yeah, wow. Oh, we're still not in. Wow. Oh, look at this. I didn't realise how much light could be produced inside. Look at this. So it's got all the, I mean, these on their own produce so much light, which is why I tend to use them quite often. But as well as that, these are obviously creating a lot more light as well. Has he left any secrets for how? Nope. But yeah, this is cool. It's really lit up. It really stands out at night time as a lantern as well. This is cool. Let's have a quick bit of a closer look. Yeah, this is something else, isn't it? So basically, to build this, he followed what Action Pants Gaming did when he made his seed. I think Boyd Gaming even done a tour of it as well. So check Boyd Gaming's channel out for a tour of the one that Action Pants did. But yeah, this is brilliant, and I love what he's done here with the trees to give it that look as well. You know, he's not just used one. He's used looks like two. He's used in total. Not sure how he's used them. Can't really see. I would have thought maybe building a framework before, like a scaffolding, and then I'm going to say he probably used the Blender glitch to do this as well. But this looks really good. It really fits in, and he chose a really good spot to put it in as well. It's kind of in this really sort of curved valley here. But yeah, brilliant. Like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time here. I don't want to keep you guys behind. But I thought I'd add this one in. But definitely next week we are definitely visiting the latest DudeBurg build. Let me know, guys, if you have a base that you wish me to tour as well. I will be putting a post out soon. Probably in a couple of days. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, if you're looking at getting a tour featured, you know, you want someone, you know, you want it looked at, and I will add it to the list. Obviously I do get a few, and I do have a list that I make myself. So yeah, let me know. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. Yeah, so let me know, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I won't keep you too long with this one, but this was absolutely brilliant. Well done, DudeBurg. Absolutely brilliant. He's DudeBurg's really bringing out the stuff lately as well. I've already visited one of his tours before, but brilliant base, dude. Keep up the good work. Absolutely loving what you're producing lately. And everybody else, take care. Thanks for coming along, and have a good evening, morning, or afternoon. Ciao for now.